The brain's sweet spot. How to balance sugar intake and cognitive health. Let's face it, your brain loves sugar. Biologically, emotionally, even nostalgically. The smell of warm cookies, the way ice cream seems to fix everything for 5 minutes, that weird thrill of licking cake batter off a spoon. Sugar lights up the brain's reward system like a pinball machine, and there's a reason we keep reaching for it. In fact, glucose is the brain's primary fuel. Every time you think, talk, or remember where you parked, your neurons are burning glucose to make it happen. So yes, sugar is not the enemy. It's a vital, delicious part of the brain's operating system. But as with most great love affairs, there's a catch. A little sugar? Brain fuel. A lot of sugar? Cognitive chaos. Studies show that chronically high sugar intake, especially from added sugars in processed foods, can lead to inflammation, oxidative stress, insulin resistance in the brain, and eventually, faster cognitive decline. One long-term study found that older adults with higher blood sugar levels, even those without diabetes, performed worse on memory tests and had more shrinkage in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for remembering where you left your glasses and your dignity. So how do you find the brain's sweet spot? That magical middle ground where you enjoy the occasional treat without setting your neurons on fire? First, it helps to understand that not all sugar is created equal. The kind that comes wrapped in fiber, like in fruit, sweet potatoes, or carrots, digests slowly and doesn't flood your bloodstream. These natural sugars come bundled with nutrients that actually help your brain: antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that reduce inflammation and keep blood sugar stable. You can eat a juicy peach and still remember your anniversary. In fact, it might help. The problem is added sugar, the kind lurking in sodas, pastries, candy, sweetened yogurts, and that healthy granola bar that tastes suspiciously like a Snickers. These sugars spike your blood glucose quickly, trigger insulin surges, and over time can dull the brain's sensitivity to insulin. Since insulin plays a role in neuron communication and plasticity, insulin resistance is now being looked at as a possible early driver of Alzheimer's. Some researchers have even dubbed it type 3 diabetes. But don't panic and toss out your birthday cake. It's not about eliminating sugar. It's about context, timing, and balance. For one, pair sweets with protein, fat, or fiber to slow down absorption. Add almond butter to your toast. Pair your dark chocolate with walnuts. If you're going to have dessert, it's better after a full meal than as a solo midnight snack that makes your pancreas cry. Also, consider cutting back without cutting joy. Instead of sweetening your oatmeal with brown sugar, try mashed banana or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Bake your own treats so you can control what goes in. Use dark chocolate, 70% cacao or more, for your cravings. It's rich in brain-loving flavonoids and doesn't spike blood sugar nearly as much. If you absolutely must have a cookie, savor it like it's a rare artifact from a better timeline. Mindful indulgence makes a single treat feel like a celebration, not a gateway to brain fog. And here's something refreshing. Exercise helps your brain handle sugar better. Regular physical activity increases insulin sensitivity and helps shuttle glucose into cells where it's needed, like your muscles and your memory center. A 30-minute walk after a sweet treat can blunt the blood sugar spike and keep your brain from swimming in syrup. Sleep, too, plays a role. Poor sleep increases sugar cravings the next day, while good sleep helps regulate the hormones that control hunger and satiety. It's a wild cycle. Sleep more, crave less, think better. Your brain is playing the long game, and a good nap may do more for sugar control than sheer willpower. So yes, your brain loves sugar, but it also loves moderation, stability, and a little bit of finesse. The goal isn't to swear off sweets forever. It's to make sugar part of a balanced lifestyle that supports focus, memory, and healthy aging. Your neurons don't want a sugar purge. They want peace. That means you can have your treat, but maybe after a healthy meal, maybe with a walk, and definitely with full awareness that you're choosing pleasure and brain health at the same time. It's not about guilt. It's about wisdom and maybe upgrading from a jelly donut to a homemade oat bar once in a while. Because here's the truth. You can enjoy life's sweet moments and still protect your brain. And if you can manage that with grace and a little dark chocolate, that's the real sweet spot.